Welcome to Lloyd Dollhouse. Today I will try to make an oval rug for the dollhouse. I'm going to be using Aunt Lydia's crochet thread and a 3.75 millimeter hook. I'll start with single crochet until I have about 3 inches. I have about 2 chains more than 3 inches. So now what I'll do, I'm going to be crocheting single. I'll skip the first one, and on the next one I'll insert my hook. Okay, I'll do it again. I'm not going to do it on this one, but on the next one I'll insert, pull my thread, and then take out the 2. Same thing on each one of the chains. Insert, thread over, pull through, and pull both of them. I'm getting to the end. I have only 2 more. Go in, pull, and pull my 2. One more time. And now it's time to turn around. Now here is where I have to be careful, because when I turn around, if I don't increase enough, it's going to be concave, give me kind of like a cone or a hat shape, and if I increase too much, then I'll have ruffles. So I'm going to increase 1 crochet and then turn it around, and on my first one, and pull through, 1 crochet again, and then on the next stitch the first rows are the most difficult ones because there's hardly anything to grab onto. It gets easier when the little rug is gonna get bigger. We're coming to the end of the second turn. And here again, increase 1 chain, go in the first stitch, pull and take your 2 chains out, increase 1 chain, go. See, now here you have the option to go in here. Let me focus a little bit better. Okay, let's see if this is a little bit better focus. So here we have the option to go in here and under these 2, but I don't want to do that. I want to leave the front and just go through the back one. And the reason that I don't want to go through the front one is because leaving that line, it's going to make it look as if it was one of those Amish rugs, kind of like the braided rugs. Okay, so here we go. Don't go in here. Leave the first one alone, go into the back one, pull your thread, yarn over, and pull the 2. and do the same thing until you go to the end of the turn. We're coming to the end of the third turn. So here we have to be careful how many we add. Add one, go in the back loop, add one, go into the next loop, add one, go into the back loop, and then continue in every single back loop until the end of the turn. And then when I'm getting close to the end of the turn, I'll come back. It's starting to take shape. So see, these are the lines that I was talking about, that it would look like this line and this one and this one. So we have 1, 2, 3 on this side, and 1, 2, 3. We're about to finish the third one. Right here is going to turn into, is when the fourth one will begin. So right here is where I am going to add the complementing color, which is blue. You don't have to make two colors. I just thought it would be nice if I had a stripe in there. Not time to add any yet. When I feel that I'm coming to the turn, that's when I start increasing. Because the thread is so thin, I'm not going to be able to do any knots or tying anything. This is just how I'm going to unite them. I'm just going to put my blue thread right here and then start crocheting like this one, it has always been there. Go under, pull my yarn, and pull them out. But now I will only continue with the blue one. Increase one. And I'm going to make 2 turns with the blue. And then I'll just cut my yellow right here. It won't come apart. See how it's starting to take shape. I'm coming to the end of the second blue row or turn, and then I'll have to switch back to the yellow color. And all I'm doing is the same stitch. I don't have to count, same over and over. Just make sure you go in the back. Don't go in this front, go in the back. So you always have this line in the front. Right here should be the end of the blue. Okay, again, because I don't have the luxury of space to do any knots or any ties or tying them in. All I'm gonna do is put them together. Then of course I'll hide at the end all the loose pieces of thread and continue with the single crochet for 4 turns, and then I'll come back and add a little bit more blue. Okay, so I think I'm coming to the end. Okay, there's 4 turns in yellow, 2 in blue, 4 in yellow, and 4 in blue. And I think this is the size that I want. I'll be able to put a table right here, and then the chairs would still be inside the rug. So I'll change back to yellow, and I'm gonna do the closing turn. I'm not gonna tie it. I'm just gonna put it together like I have been, because the thread is so thin that it would be very noticeable. Okay, so how it's going to be different is I'll go in, and normally we would go another turn and then come back. No, I'm just going to go all the way out. Okay, so in, grab your thread and go all the way out. I don't know if this is called a half crochet or what it's called. I'll come back later and tuck in these little loose ends. Okay. Go in, take out your thread, and all the way out. That's going to be the closing row, and just go all the way around. Instead of going like this and then, no. This one goes all the way out. So it's gonna be like a single line all the way around. I'm coming up to the end. And this is it. Oops. And this is it. Okay, I'll cut it right here. Okay, let's see what it looks like. So this part right here, it looks like a braid, and it kind of looks like those braided rugs. I can put my dining table right here. Let me set it up inside the house to see what it looks like. And then this is the chandelier that we made last week, and it's very easy to turn it on. So that's what the carpet looks like, the rug, and my little room right here.